finds you well, finds you and your family well. I guess thanks for requesting a class. I hope this works, and this is about as good as we can do right now. So let's just get started in a seat. You can start to saddle the body into the seat, sort of wiggling the body into stillness. You can let the eyes close, and hands can relax, and shoulders can relax, and soften the knees, and just begin to check into the breath. And in checking in with the breath, you notice other feelings, other thoughts. You notice what else is here with you today. Being able to notice the changes from day to day. There's, of course, lots of stuff happening in the world, and different days have really brought different things. Some days there's, more fear or more tension. And some days it seems a little lighter. There sort of becomes this, let's bring it on, and let's take this challenge on. And other days are very passive and, no thanks, not today. So just see where you're at today. Noticing if stillness comes easy to you or if it's difficult, and just notice however it is, allow it to be however it is. And we'll find a few cleansing breaths. Inhale fully. Start to come into more of a natural yogic breath. Bring it into balance. Feel it a little deeper through the body. And you can notice any sort of parts of the body that are resistant to the breath, of course. Just sort of feeling the breath in the body. Noticing where they come together and noticing where they sort of resist. Taking a class or leading a class through our technology, you just sort of feel the moment as if we were together. Both breathing and both here and both present. Balance out the breath, soften any rough edges out of the breath. And be a little more present if you can. If you can just notice this breath coming in or this breath going out. This pandemic that we're dealing with, I just can't help notice the connection that it's stopping the breath in people and sort of eliminating the breath from the body for those that are infected and with severe symptoms. And so the chance to practice yoga and the chance to breathe just brings a little bit more light of, in this present moment I can breathe, in this present moment my breath is a celebration of life, a celebration of awareness, and the practice becomes more of a celebration, sort of rather than a need or a necessity that we usually find the practice for, of, getting through work or just sort of getting into our bodies. It just becomes a little bit more of a celebration. And as you're settling in with the breath and settling in with the body, just a couple quick thoughts. The first, and I just kind of talked about this, yoga is a state experience in the now. And so it's now whenever you're watching this or practicing this, it's now. It's not here at my house, in my basement. It's not at the yoga studio currently. It's just in the now, wherever the now brings you. And then I thought from Thich Nhat Hanh, as we're sort of working with all these different things, he says, "My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand." And so just feeling that in your actions as, your days sort of move on and your actions change. You become a little bit more present in your actions. Life is kind of simple and small, being at home so much, finding things to somewhat pass the time, but just feeling your actions, that's what you have the power over and you have the control over. And so just to really be grounded in your actions. So with whatever you're working on or feeling as an intention today, just allowing that to be a part of the breath and the body, just a steady reminder in the mind. Find a cleansing breath. Inhale fully. And let the inhale lift the hands up overhead. Just to lengthen, hands lift. Let the exhale just soften the shoulders. Another inhale to lift a little higher out of side bodies. And exhale, hands can release back down, shoulders relax. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hands release. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hands release. And inhale, hands lift. Exhale, we'll just give the body a little hug here. So just wrapping the arms around the body. And then we're going to start to move the body in some circles. So just however this is working or feeling, arms around. Just find some circles through the upper body. Notice side bodies. Notice low back. Notice sit bones. And just coming back around and into center. Let the inhale open the arms out wide. Let the exhale change the cross of the arms. Find the mind start to move opposite direction. And no big rush. Just see what's here. And working back around to center. Inhale, arms go wide. Exhale, hands can release. We'll find just a little lift through the heart. Lift the chin. Let the throat open. Take a full breath in. And the exhale, bringing you back into center. You can lower down onto the back of the body. Just coming down. You can hug the right knee into the chest. Give the right knee a squeeze. Give it a hug in. Find that tuck of the chin be long through the back of the neck. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Just find a squeeze through the right knee. You can take the right knee out wide. You can find circles if you want to find the big circle through the right knee, but just noticing this lifting of the right knee. Feel long through the left leg. And really feel the low back grounding into the floor. Have a few poses for the root chakra. Just connecting with our sense of survival. Just keeping it simple. Just surviving, just breathing. And when you're ready, find the twist. Right leg can drop over to the left side. Couple breaths. Still feel long through the left heel. Feel the shoulders settle. Feel the hips settle. Inhale, draw the right knee back into the chest. Give it a big squeeze. And release it out. And draw left knee into the chest. Other side, couple rounds of breath here. If you need a lot of movement, find the movement that you need. If stillness, nice squeeze of the left knee into the chest feels great. Stick with that. And then finding the twist on this side, left knee over to the right side. Couple breaths. Inhale, bring the left knee back into center. Left knee gets a squeeze. And you can release into reclined butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees go wide. Hand to the belly. And bring the other hand into the solar plexus, just a little lower than the heart. Feeling the mid-back rounded. Is long, knees settle. Send a couple breaths down to the hips, down to the knees. Just tuning in to the state of experience in the now. One with the body, one with the breath, one with the mind. It's all here. You can bring the soles of the feet together, knees pointing up to the sky. We'll come into bridge pose. So ground through the heels of the inhale, lift the hips up. One shoulder blade in, the other shoulder blade in. See if you can bind the hands. Let the hands press down into the floor. Let the shoulder blades draw in more. A couple steady breaths. The inhale, lift the toes. Take a full breath in. With the exhale, release back down. Settle the low back, constructive rest, knees together, feet wide, low back rounds. Tuck the chin. inhale, hug both knees into the chest. Both get a squeeze. Hands to the backs of the knees. Couple full rocks just before coming up to a seat. We'll take the legs long. Paschimottanasana. Seated upright. Inhale, hands lift. And exhale to fold. Softening the face, soften the shoulders, let the heart relax. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift you back tall. Right leg can stay long. Sole the left foot into the right thigh for Janu Shirshasana. Inhale to lift the hands, open the heart. Exhale to fold over the right leg. Full breath in. Full breath out. Hands can release. Inhale to rise. We'll switch the sides. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale to fold. Release, inhale to rise, and we'll come over the knees to a neutral table, hands and knees, shoulders on top of wrists, hips on top of knees, a couple rounds of cow and cat. Inhale, belly lowers, heart pulling through, gaze lifts. Exhale, cat pose, tailbone down, middle back high, head heavy. Your breath guides the movements of the body. If you need organic movements, take those organic movements. Don't forget the breath that's moving and fueling and celebrating. That's your 2. Next inhale brings you back to neutral. Exhale to puppy. Hands walking out in front. Heart starts to settle. Forehead can be down. Chin can be down. Whatever works. Let the heart relax. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath. And exhale, step the feet back for high plank. Legs go long. Navel's in and up. Heart's opening. Let the right hand stay. Let the inhale lift the left. Just for side plank. See what you find through the right shoulder. Take a full breath in. Exhale, other side. Left hand down, right hand lifting. Full breath in. Exhale, high plank. We'll find down dog. Hips go up and back. Couple breaths. Pedal the feet, bend the knees. Time for me to lose socks. And you can really find just a softness through the knees, and then try to re-lift the sit bones back up. Try to lengthen out of the low back. The bend in the knees can stay. You're just softening the hamstrings and glutes, which for most bodies are a little tight, so they sort of shorten us through the low back. Let the shoulders drop down out of the ears. Let the head relax. With the inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. And exhale, we'll step forward into half pigeon. And take your time. Flex the right toes. Square the hips. If you have blocks, you can use them, of course. And once you feel the squaring through the hips, full breath in. Exhale, you can stay lifted, or if you're feeling alright to fold, you can fold. We'll settle a few breaths, try to keep the rhythm just moving, just flowing, steady. And the exhale can bring the hands back down, the heart can start to lift. Left toes under, three-legged dog. Island back up. Find a bend in the knee, a circle through the knee. Whatever you need. When you're ready, downward facing dog. And letting the inhale lift the left leg. And exhale, half pigeon, other side. Just take your time. Find your footing. Flex the left toes. See about squaring the hips. When you're ready to fold, welcome the chance to fold. can begin to lift. Right toes under, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, find what you need. Bring balance back into the body. And when you're ready for down dog, come back in. And then soften into a child's pose. So knees wide. Toes touch, hips go back. Cleansing breath, inhale fully. And then inhale to a neutral table. And exhale, high plank, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly walk the feet forward. Try to bend the knees. Keep the hands pressing down. Feet walking up slowly, slowly, slowly. Inhale, half lift. Start to wake the back body up. Squeezing in, heart opens. Bend in the knees, forward fold on the exhale. And again, half lift. Inhale, long spine, heart opens. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, hands reach up overhead. And exhale, hands can release. Tadasana, mountain pose. And just working, coming into Tadasana. Just feeling the effort of the moment, coming into standing. How you stand in Tadasana is how you stand in the world. Feel the toes lift, feel the ball of the feet connect to the floor. Feel the heels pressing down, feel the legs working to press down, navel's in and up, feel a lift up through the front of the pelvis, feel the tailbone tucking down, feel the heart is open, palms are open, shoulders are down, crown is lifting. Feel the breath, breathing into the toes, breathing out. With the inhale, lift the hands up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Tadasana. Hands release. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold, and the knees. Knees still bent. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Heart open, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel there. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing. Full breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel there. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Full breath. Inhale, look forward, travel there. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Cleansing breath. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, chair pose. Full breath in. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. You can take these or skip these, modify how you need them. Upward facing, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, crescent lunge. Navel in and up, heart lifts, shoulders relax. Inhale, see about lifting the right toes. Exhale, release them. Find the prayer twist. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Just finding shoulders over hips. You might have something you can see that will let you find out where your arms are, where your shoulders are. Press through the hips. Take a full breath in. And the exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Feel something through the right side body. Warrior two. We'll straighten the right leg. We'll draw the right toes in. Wide-legged forward fold. Move through the hips. Move through the waist. Soften through center. Couple breaths. I'm going to add any variation here, any twist, any bind. You're welcome to find that. Keep the breath moving. See what you're experiencing in the pose. Observing anything, any blockage in the body, any blockage in the mind. Where are you stuck today? Just see it, notice it, recognize it. Don't get mad at it. Don't be upset with it. Just see. Full breath in. Exhale, hands can come down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale to rise all the way up. Right toes come back for triangle pose. Start to lean forward over the right leg. Keep the left hip lifting up. Right hand lowers. And left hand lifts. Shoulder blades draw in. Try to soften any gripping in the toes. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale to rise. Exhale, warrior two. Coming into half moon. Let the inhale lift you all the way up. Right toe straight ahead. As the right foot is pressing down, feel the left hip rolling up. Try to lengthen up through the right side. C while lifting up through the left hand. Take a full breath in. One more. Standing splits. Soft right knee. Left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Actively lifting up through the left foot. Breath is steady. We'll exhale back into Anjaneyasana. So stepping back, drop the left knee. With the inhale, lift the hands up. Settle through the hips. Full breath in. And hands can come down. You can bring the left hand to the block or the floor. We'll start to hug the left heel in towards the sit bones. We'll take right hand to left foot. Maybe that's there. Maybe the gaze can come over the right shoulder. Maybe the heel can come in a little closer. And then if there's room, maybe the hips can settle a little bit more forward and down. Full breath in. And the exhale to release. Hands can frame. Right foot, inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. And exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And the downward facing. Take a breath in. Find a child's pose. Cleansing breath. And just notice any difference in the sides, right leg and left leg, right hip, left hip. Notice any feelings through the hands, the shoulders. Just noticing what's here. This isn't sort of the end, we're just halfway. And so just a chance to check back in, just a chance to resettle. Come back to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, neutral table. Exhale, high plank, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, crescent lunge. Rising when you're ready. Full breath in. Full breath out. Give it an inhale, lengthen. The exhale will find the twist. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Right elbow outside of left knee. Other side. Left foot's forward. Take a moment. Full breath in. And the exhale. Inhale to rise. Warrior two on the exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. something to the left side. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left. Pull the left toes in. Wide-legged forward fold. Again, anything that's needed here, any bind, any variation. Let the head relax, let the neck release. And a soft bend into the knees just so we're not locked. Hands can release. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale to rise. Left toes come back. Legs are long for the triangle pose. Extend. Left side body over left leg. Right hip still lifting. Left hand lowers. Right hand lifts. Light in the left hand. Ground through the feet. See about lifting the toes. Shoulder blades in, heart opens, gaze. Lifting long neck, long through the crown. Take a full breath in. One more. Inhale to rise. Exhale, warrior two. Coming into the half moon. Left toes straight ahead. Give yourself some room. Rising up. Find the balance of the body, balance of the breath. Full breath. Standing splits. Right hand coming to the floor. Right leg lifting up. Find what's working today. Active right toes. Take a full breath in. And then stepping back into Anjaneyasana. Dropping the right knee. The inhale, lift up. Settle the hips, soften the shoulders, a couple full breaths. Exhale, hands can come down. We'll take the quad stretch. You can find a block. Insert a hug. Right heel in. Left hand reaching back. Maybe find the foot. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, settle. Right heel drawing in. Hip softening towards the left heel. Maybe the heart really opens. Maybe the gaze turns over the left shoulder. One more full breath. And the exhale to release. Left toe step back, hands plant. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back. That's a left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, take the twist. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, look forward to the hands. Exhale, travel there, step walker, hop. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands release. We'll come into Malasana, yoga squat. Toes are out, heels are in, start to bend the knees. Settle through the sit bones, ground through the heels. Shoulder blades in to open the heart. And then outer edge of the feet grounding to open the knees, open the hips. Couple breaths. Inhale to rise. All the way up. Feet can come back in underneath you. With the inhale, lift the hands to the horizon, lift the heels. Try to find the tiptoes and slowly start to bend the knees. Shoulders over hips. All the way down. Knees can get a squeeze at the bottom. And we'll bring the knees down, we'll come to kneeling, heading into camel pose. Just finding a little back bend here, just with everything going on. We still have a lot of this happening. Weight of the world is on our backs, so we need to open the heart. Hands can come into low back, elbows drawing in. Inhale tall. You can start by lifting the gaze. Hips come forward, heart starts to slide back. Couple breaths. Feel the inhales are lengthening the body. You're getting longer all the way to the crown. The heart opens a little more. One more. Inhale to rise. And exhale just to stay steady. Hands can come to hips. You can feel tailbone tucking down. Shorten in and up to the low belly. Shorten in through the front of the pelvis. And back bends can be tricky. Just you kind of can bring whatever you're sort of pushing away out to the forefront. It all comes out. So just sort of see what's happening inside. Back bends tend to bring them out into the open. So we'll take that one more time. A little longer this second round. So elbows in. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, hips come forward, heart starts to go back. And then general rule is if you can see the wall behind you, you maybe bring the hands to the heels. You can work one at a time. And if hands find the heels, see about letting the hips come forward once again. Couple breaths. And then from the heart, let the inhale lift you up. Exhale, hands can come back to hips, neutral. Notice the change of energy from the tail through the crown, from the crown back down to the tail. Take a seat. We'll take both blocks. Just for supported fish. Again, just sticking with that idea, the back bend, just this opening of the heart. First block's between the shoulder blades. Second block supports the head. Arms can go out wide. Eyes closed. Settle the body. Next inhale, roll you to either side. You come off of the blocks. Remove them. And settle the body onto the back. We'll take supported legs lifted. If you'd rather be in a different inversion, you're welcome to find that. It's just finding a little support, allowing the legs to extend up. And stay with the breath. Just feeling your connection of the body into your supports, upper back, into the mat, sacrum supported by the block, and feet floating in space. Exhale, can bend the knees, lift the hips, remove the block, and let the hips come back down. Just pause here, constructive breaths, knees touch, low back rounds. Tuck the chin, lengthen the neck, soften the shoulders, settle the hands. Feeling the full breath coming back through the body. The legs long, coming into our final pose of Shavasana, our corpse pose. Arms can go out wide, heels settle, toes release. What's comfortable. And let the eyes close. Let the head rock a little side to side. Let the neck relax. Relax the shoulders into the floor. Relax the upper arms, settle the forearms, settle the wrists, settle the hands and fingers. And let the toes relax. Let the bottoms of the feet release. Let the heels settle. Let the ankles relax. Let the knees release. Settle the glutes, settle the hips. Soften the low belly. Let the heart relax. tensions in the heart release. Soften the throat, soften the jaw, soften the tongue. Let the cheeks relax. Welcome this chance to settle the eyes once again, the skin around the eyes. See if you can soften just behind the eyes. Let the third eye relax. Let the crown of the head relax. Let the crown of the head release. Any final tension or breath control, give it a final cleansing breath. Inhale fully. Next inhale to get deeper. Try to notice just the awareness coming back. Back to this moment, back to this body. And let the next inhale bring movement back into the body. Fingers, toes, head, neck, whatever feels good or feels right. Give you a chance to find a full body stretch. In the full body stretch, find a breath to lengthen. Let the exhale settle you. The inhale can draw the knees into the chest, and you can release to fetal pose on the right side of the body. And you can let yourself press up into a seat. Eyes can close, hands can come to heart center. And just a thought to share with you as we go. Don't prolong the past. Don't invite the future. Don't alter your innate wakefulness. Don't fear appearances. Nothing more than that. Light, the love, the beauty, the peace within me sees and bows to the light, the love, the beauty, and the peace within you. And there is no separation between us. We are here, we are together, we are in the same state, the state of yoga, the state of now. Namaste. Safe. Hope to see you soon.